Nexxlegacy.
The album listening party here in California, in Hollywood, and so without further ado, I'm gonna pass the phone to Rob. All right.
All right. Appreciate it, Screw.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up, Big Rob? Big Rob. First off, man, as you can tell, man, we got a lot of people that want to say what to do. But first off, bro, I want to say thank you for coming on the Vintage Music Radio. This is Day26 Radio tonight. So how's everything going with you, bro?
Man, everything is going great, man. I'm just excited about the new project. How we're working, getting this ball rolling, man, letting everybody know it's a new game, you know what I'm saying? It's a new time. Day26 about to explode right now, man. We ready.
I feel you. Now, we had Mr. Big Mike on last week, and, he was talking a little bit about, how he was really, into this current project y'all working on, and, I pretty much just kind of been saying it a lot over the last, 2.5 weeks or so, but Forever in a Day, being in stores, April 14th, tell the listeners your take on this album coming up and how comfortable you feel about it this time around as opposed to the first one.
Man, I'm so comfortable because I already know it's about to go down. This is like Day26. This is really our baby. The first project was our introduction, but this right here is letting everybody know that we really have arrived. We have a lot of creative freedom in this situation. We have so much creative freedom, and we got a chance to really be ourselves. So at the end of the day, the project to us don't feel like last time it felt good, it sounded good. But it don't feel like now like it's something that somebody gave us. We feel like we have our own lane and that we created it now, that we have an identity. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really happy. I'm really happy about that because we found ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it very, very, very makes us very confident about the whole project. Period.
Now I'm feeling a lot of the recent music. You know what I'm saying? We played stadium music just a second ago. You know what I'm saying? And we play some hot joints, you know what I'm saying? And as a fellow artist myself, you know what I'm saying, I do it on a part-time thing, you know what I'm saying? But as an artist to another artist, I mean, what I usually listen for is just a lot of growth and what people do when they elevate their flag as far as their music, not just themselves, but as a group collectively. So, you know what I'm saying, my first thing that I wanted to throw out there was just the fact that I can kind of see y'all confidence kind of grow a little bit more, y'all shine, you know what I'm saying, doing it up a lot brighter. Can you kind of feel that same, vibe every time you get in the booth to do your thing?
Yeah, man, definitely, man. The vibe is always it's always there. You know what I'm saying? Especially in being surrounded by 4 other talented brothers like that, it's the vibe is always going to be in the room because somebody always going to kick it off with something stupid, you know what I'm saying? Just something you can't believe. So it's the vibe is always high. It's always intense. Even if you're not feeling it in the beginning, once that one person started off, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. No doubt. Now I got a gang of people on the line right now that want to say what's up to you, Rob. So I'm gonna let a couple of people ask some questions. But I'm gonna start off with my man Mr. Incense from GA. You know what I'm saying? I be holding down my other part of my shows on Conspiracy Theory Thursday and stuff. So, Incense, go ahead, man. Say what to do with Rob.
What it is, Rob. How you doing, bro?
Going on, man? What's poppin'?
Man, just getting it in, man. Doing what we do, man. Helping y'all celebrate, you know what I'm saying, your new album. And basically just trying to get y'all out there.
Thank you very much. You shouldn't even be on the phone. You need to be hard at work, man.
Always. Hey, man, I just want to dive into the latest episode that y'all had, on making the band, for. Basically, it seems like, a lot of stuff is going on, with you in the group and you're having some confrontations and whatnot. How do you feel? Because I guess, you seem to be, real close to Q, you know what I'm saying, as, kind of as an older brother, How do you feel that, you're able to, kind of just, try to get inside his head and find out really what's the problem or what's going on, with him?
I feel like it's easy sometimes. It's a hard person to deal with sometimes, but it's easy a lot because it's really easy because because Q reminds me of myself a lot when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the advice that I give him, and a lot of times when I be talking to him, I just be speaking. I be speaking from experience. You know what I'm saying? It's not really me being like so much know-it-all or nothing, or I could just look at this guy, and I was in the same exact position. So it make it that much easier for he know a little bit about my past, so like he really know like I done been through it before, so it make it easy for him to take my advice sometimes. But there's a lot of times you just can't. You gotta let a grown man be a grown man, and I think what I'm saying right now is one of them. It's kind of like at that state on the show anyway. You know what I'm saying, where you gotta gotta let him fill it out for himself, because he really don't want to hear my advice right now.
So, all right, let me have Miss Roxy, toss out a question for you, Mr. Rob. Go ahead, Roxy.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, what's going on, Roxy?
Nothing much. What's good? How are you?
I'm chilling.
Okay, my question is, it seems like Don is around Q a lot. Do you think he has something to do with the way he acts towards you all? Like as far as him being distant and as far as like the dance classes, do you think she influenced him to like take those dance classes and stuff like that?
Q and Dawn, they got a really, a tight relationship. So, at the end of the day, when you're in love and you're in a relationship, I feel like, you have an influence on each other. Although I don't feel like Dawn has anything to do with the decisions that Q is making. As you can see in the past episodes, Dawn, he getting mad at her, she getting mad at him. Like, they not seeing eye to eye either. I think at this point, like, really, this is with Q. It's all about Q. It don't got nothing to do with the influence of Dawn or nobody else. Like, if anything, Dawn is a good influence probably the best influence he got on the situation right now.
Okay, because the reason why I asked her, because I noticed that Dawn was also taking a dance classes too. And I thought maybe she, like, influenced him to, like, tell him, like, maybe, come on, you should take the dance classes with me, or something like that.
Well, not necessarily. Like, at the time, we really was looking into some choreographers and things like that to take our show to the next level and everything like that. So, like, it was actually a process that we was dealing with, but we just needed the priority to be the album at the time. It wasn't necessarily, Dawn influencing Q. That's just like, that's what Q, that's all he does anyway. He walks around, he dances, like he never stops. Like he never stops. Like you talking to this guy and he's dancing. That's what he does, like, and that was way before Dawn came into the picture. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just where his heart is.
That's what's up. Let me go ahead and, have Mr. A. Butter go ahead and toss you out a question. He out there in Harlem World chilling. A. Butter, go ahead and say what it do to Mr. Rob.
What up, Rob? Now, I ain't even got no question, man. You know me. I just, show niggas love and all that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my favorite. And, when y'all gonna release that Baby Maker? That shit is incredible. That's my shit.
Baby Maker?
That shit
man, we looking at the singles now, but that's definitely at the top of the list for a choice, man. That's one of like the whole group's favorites right there.
Yeah,
so you know what I'm saying? We actually in the work on some choreography and stuff like that for that song right now, so we can get it ready for the stage. But that is that's one of our big records that we love. So we trying to get that out there to everybody.
Shit, nah, but I'm going to run into y'all. I'm at Atlantic Records now, so I'm going to run into y'all definitely, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, definitely, most definitely.
For sure.
For sure. Also, we have, out there in Mississippi, we got Miss Shy Romance, who's in the house tonight. I know you want to say what's up to Rob. Go ahead.
Rob, how you doing, baby?
Hey.
I want to ask you. Why y'all got to laugh? I want to ask, baby. Since you've been in, I had two questions, truthfully. Since you've been in Day 26, have it come a day where you felt as if the pressure was too much and you wished that, you hadn't done it? And after you answer that one, the next one is, do you get tired of Puffy jumping on y'all shit?
Okay, for the first question, no, I don't really think it's any time I look at the situation and wish I wouldn't have did it. There are times that I wish, you know what I'm saying, certain things could be differently. Like, you know, I really, I got a lot of little brothers and sisters that look up to me. And before I got into this situation, like my family, I was kind of like the center of my family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now I rarely get to see my home. So when I do get home, like my family, I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm not even a part no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Everything is just like new. My little sisters is starting to walk and talk, and I got a new nephew, and you know, so those are the kind of things that kind of get to me. But at the end of the day, I'm always grateful for where I'm at, and that's probably the only thing that I miss really being in this situation. Okay. And for the second question, Diddy, you know, to be honest, and this is the honest to God truth, he don't really try to jump on a lot of our music and a lot of our stuff, like the stuff that he does jump on, like we grateful, like for him to be on the new single and everything like that. We wanted Diddy on there, you know what I'm saying? We like, when you know what I'm saying, when you go jump on a Day26 record, we almost was offended for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So like, it was a blessing for us to get Diddy on this record.
Okay. Okay. I was curious because, like I said, I love y'all music and Donnie and the Kane. When there was a group, you know, I loved it all. You know, I admire Puffy because he's a hellified businessman.
Definitely.
I'm gonna leave that one right there.
Well, yeah, he is at the end of the day. You know, he is a hell of a businessman. I'm gonna say that. But you know, the thing is, like during this project, he got a lot of things going on. The I Am King. Then he had the you know, his album he's working on right now, and so like he just got a lot going on. So our project was kind of more left to us, to the point where we had to ask him to get on our project. You know what I'm saying?
Did he have a new album?
Once he heard that first hot single though, he was ready to jump. He was ready to jump on it then.
I know he was.
All right, we in the building with Rob on Day26 Radio on Vintage Music Talk Radio. You know what I'm saying? Keep sending the emails, people. Send them over to vintagemusicradio@gmail.com. That's a music with a K. And you know what I'm saying? Before I ask you a couple more questions about the album and stuff like that, like, okay, the personal side of Rob, like, you know, you just kind of mentioned like your family, and you know, when you get home, you just want to be at home, and you kind of like, you know, close the door to everything else. So when you do get home, aside from you know spending time with your family and stuff like that, you know, put the family aside and put the singing aside, what do you normally do? Like, what are some of the hobbies you have, you know what I'm saying, outside of singing and being a family man?
Shit, I know one, but I ain't gonna say it. Go ahead, my nigga. You do you. I know one. I can tell. I can tell.
Hey, man, no, we're gonna leave that. You're gonna be that right there in the air. Nah, man, you know what? But I really enjoy. I'm a heavy bowler, man. Like, I love to bowl, and I stay in the bowling alley. If I'm at the crib, that's how I usually get away from everything. Is I head straight to the bowling alley when I get to the crib. And shine up my ball, you know what I'm saying, tighten up my shoes, get my glove on, go straight to the lanes. Like, I clear my mind a lot like that. That's basically the only thing I can really think that I do outside of music. I will say party.
How good are you, Rob? Like, you know what I'm saying, what do you bowl when you bowl, though? Are you, like, real good or not really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting better and better, you know what I'm saying? I just taught myself how to curve because I've been bowling straight for a long time. But I just taught myself how to curve, so my average, I'm somewhere like at around 160, 170, that area. So I'm trying to push my average up right now. I ain't amazing, but I'm good, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that means
you beat me, hold on, but I do real good under pressure and in the competition. That's how I got here. Hold on.
There you go. Hey, Rob, so that means, like, come May, like, because you're supposed to be in Stanford, you know what I'm saying? You guys supposed to be doing your show out here and whatnot. So when you come out to my neck of the woods, and I'm declaring a challenge, so you're going to have to bring your A game, bruh.
In the air, you challenge me, it's going down. And then let me tell you something. By that time, I'm going to have my A game up, so I'm probably going to be bowling like a 2-something. I'm going to be bowling a 2-something by then. You ain't going to be able to see me. Leave you in the fifth frame.
All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna see you with it, cause you ain't seen me bowl, brother. It's on there. It's early on.
I can't bowl shit. I ain't gonna
lie. Day26 against VMTR. You know what I'm saying?
Day26 gonna win all day. All I need, my partner Big Mike and Q, and it's going down.
Not on no 5-on-5 basketball shit though. I guarantee that. I know.
5-on-5 basketball. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Can we choose our 5, though? Because I kind of want to intermix some of the staff and some of the band. Because, I mean, I don't think it's right just to have a default staff versus the band.
Hold on, what you mean? What you trying to read? That's bad for us or them?
Bowling is one thing, but basketball is something totally different, my love.
I know, but who are you saying it's bad for? Is it bad for us or them?
Hey, I'm saying I want to pick and choose and have a coagulated team.
Like a mixture.
Okay. We can do that.
Hey, you know what though, Rob? I want to ask you though. That joint you did, what's the name? I don't be asking nobody no regular shit though. But the joint you did, that shit free, man. That joint.
Oh yes, sir.
Man, my nigga, I almost killed myself when I heard that. Cause I felt the same way. Like, I was going through the same stuff at the same time. I said, man, I know he ain't just put this out, man. That joint was crazy though.
Yeah, man. Honestly, like. Diddy, I had a conversation with Diddy, and he asked me about the situation that happened with me and the girl June from the show or whatever, and he asked me was I still in love with her and everything like that. So I told him how I felt about the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should write a song about it. So that's what I did. I honestly don't know how it got leaked and got out. I'm glad it's the mixed version.
But I got it.
But let me tell you, I didn't know how big of an impact that song had until we just got back from London, and they was asking for an encore, and like the whole audience just started asking me to sing free, and like Day26 was like, Rob, they want you to sing free, and I was like, I started singing like 2 words of that song, and the audience sung the rest of the song, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, when I heard it, I was like, man, this is unbelievable, because I was going through it at the same time, and I'm like, man. You know, we gonna rap. I'm gonna bump into y'all eventually, man. We gonna rap and all that, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my man Hard P, man. Where Hard P at?
Man, I don't know. He hard at work somewhere. I know he hard at work doing something. I think he in New York right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he in New York right now. So yeah, we gonna be meeting up with him pretty soon.
And Rob, you know what? You guys have been like, pretty much just kind of like a staple for what we've been doing with not just online radio shows and reaching people in the thousands and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? As far as the way that you guys have kind of like, matured with your music and stuff, and you guys got this next project on, like, was it a lot easier for you guys to really just kind of like get in there and like mash out as many songs as you can versus, you know what I'm saying, the first album? Because I know the first album, like you said, it's kind of like, we talked about it like before. It's like, taking the first date, you know what I mean? So now it's kind of like a whole different type of swag now, right?
Yeah, man, it sure is. And, like, people might get it confused if they watch the TV show and they see how we was having all these problems and we was going through a lot as a group. But honestly, to be honest, that brought a lot out of us vocally, you know what I'm saying? Emotion, like, that's one thing about artists, though, our music, like, we let a lot of emotion out. And you don't even got to be singing this song that's dealing with your situation to let that emotion out. So it was real easy for us to get in the booth because everybody was going through their different problems and different, different struggles or whatever like that. And it just allowed us to be that emotional to connect with whatever track we was on, you know what I'm saying? It made it flow. It was more like a feeling this time than instructions, you know what I'm saying? The way you should go, it was more like a feeling. And like, even though we was fighting, I don't, you know what I'm saying, condone all the confusion and everything like that, but it brought a lot out of us creatively, you know what I'm saying? And you could tell in the music, and it was way easier, it was way more effortless. Like the hours that we spent in the studio, the first album, we spent the same hours, but most of the time it was listening to the song that we done did, or partying or just chilling, listening, and having a good time after the work was done. And we didn't spend the same hours recording. It didn't take that long.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. Anybody got questions for Rob? Because you know what I'm saying, with him being out here hanging, doing what he do, at least having him had his time to be able to kick it with us is greatly appreciated. So toss it out there before we let this man go.
Since everybody got formally introduced. I kind of would like to know if you, who is a female artist that you would like to have outside of, Danity Kane, obviously, but, would you go for a track with Carrie Hilson or somebody more like Estelle?
That's a hard choice because that's two different worlds. But if I had to connect with more mentally where I'm at right now, maybe I probably would go more with Estelle, probably. You know,
wonderful answer.
You know, that's just how I'm feeling right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling right now. But it's like I respect so many people out here musically. You know what I'm saying? And Day26, we try to stay really eclectic. We listen to a lot of different styles of music. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, I'm really getting into like rock and like the whole.
And that ironically brings me to my very next question, because I had to ask 2 questions because I probably won't get any more free time on here. But how, like, you're very, very fashionably inclined, I must say. But some of the things, not, you know, to be quite honest, what are they thinking? Like, do you guys, what are those hats, what do you like about the hats, is what I should say, to be politically correct. Because it makes me feel like everybody looks like a rooster.
You know what? I get that question a lot. Some people like it, some people don't. And you know, it's one of those situations. You're gonna hate it or you're gonna love it. To me, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I get up in the morning, people dress with an outfit. You know, some people go and they go get, like, you know, some Armani pants with an Armani shirt, with some nice shoes with the Armani. You know, I'm not that kind of person. I'm the kind of person where if I wake up in the morning and I'm feeling like I got a lot of energy and I'm feeling crazy, I might throw on some sweat and a vest and some chains and a crazy hat. You know what I'm saying? I'm an emotional dresser. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, so me personally, I dress how I feel. Some things might look weird to you, but to me, it's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I think every time I put my clothes on, every time I get dressed, I think my outfit can tell you exactly what kind of day I'm having, how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. I just feel it, and I like the hats because it got a lot of expression. It's big. You know what I'm saying? And I like it. Some people do, some people don't. Diddy, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. Diddy called me like twice about them hats since we did the show. He called me like, man, he said, man, are you getting paid to wear that hat? I said, no, I like the hat.
It's kind of like the hats have a theme, because Don had a crazy hat, Q had something out of Fargo. It's like, what are they trying to tell us?
It caught on. It just caught on, you know what I'm saying? Like, first it was a laughing thing, like, ha, ha, that's a funny hat. And then it was like, ha, 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 where you get that from? And it was like, ha, 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 I got one too. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's just...
Hey, Rob, what about the skinny jeans, though?
Huh?
What about the skinny jeans, though?
Did you say what about the skinny jeans?
Skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Hey man, let me tell you something.
Hey Rob, because that's kind of like that's the end thing now. My question is, I mean, how do you feel about them, bro? Because you see yourself rocking
like
more.
So it's just like it's some days. It's depending on how I feel. Some days I want to be, you know what I'm saying, a little. Sometimes I want to go European cut. Some days I want to be more clean. Some days I want to be baggy. You know what I'm saying? I like to switch it up. You never know what you're gonna catch me in. I feel like a stylist. Like, I want to be a stylist. I'm trying to come out with this clothing line right now. So like I said, I'm an emotional dresser. Sometimes I want to be clean and snug. I want you to see how much weight I lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you never know.
I heard that.
Just like that.
Who's your favorite designer, Rob?
All right, Poppy.
I mean, I'm not trying to pay nobody, but who do you think that you are inclined to wear the most?
What, in the group?
No, I said where, like your favorite designer.
Oh, designer? Wow. That's crazy, because I wear a lot of stuff. I don't even know what it is, but if I had to go with this one designer right now, I've been really into Armani. And that's just because I never really, you know what I'm saying, never really wore it before. I've always heard it, never really wore it. I'm just getting into it. I like the way it fall on my body. I like the way it fit, you know what I'm saying? So I've been doing that right now. But it switched up so much that's hard to say.
Okay.
Yeah, Rob, I'm on Facebook right now, and it's like a lot of people sending like instant messages and stuff like that. It's a few women that's on here on Screwface, shout out to Screwface too, but it's a lot of women out here just kind of like they want to know, as far as, just do they need to go to your MySpaces and to your online, Day26online.com to check out like when are you going to be in like their area, because there's one female on here, she wants to know like when are you going to come to Texas, you know what I'm saying, a couple of other places. So do they just got to more or less kind of like look at your schedules and see what's up, or Can you make it just a personal trip?
Anybody that want to know where we gonna be at, period, just they could just log on to Day26online.com and they'll tell you our whole schedule is on there. You know what I'm saying? We keep it updated and everything is up there on there is pretty much what it is. So just go there and you'll find everything you need. Anybody?
Yes, sound like Rob. They want to make personal appearance, but I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up later with. I'll hit you up. Hey Rob, I'll hit you up later with what they're talking about.
Let me later with that.
You need to come down to Mississippi, Rob.
Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi, way down up in here, Mississippi, cricket ladder, cricket.
On the 3rd, hold on. I think we're gonna be in Mississippi on the 3rd, ain't we? Like on the 3rd or something like that.
There you go.
How tall are you, Rob?
How old am I?
I said, how tall are you?
How tall am I?
Okay. You had to throw that in there, Roxy.
I can't hear nothing. You say how tall am I?
Mhm.
I'm 5'11".
Oh, okay.
He's in the game.
See, that's the nature of the business, Rob. You got, women sizing you up right now, trying to see what's good, and not just online. But
oh no, I wasn't sizing you up. I just, when you get to Mississippi, I just wanted my girl to wear flat.
Well, I don't know. You got people.
You
I'm 6'2", Rob. That's because I.
Wow.
That's what I said.
You're a tall glass of water, huh?
Hey, Rob, you ever been mountain climbing?
Heck yeah, quite a few times.
I'm about to say, you better brush up if you
Oh,
have.
yeah.
I like to consider myself a mountain climber.
That's why I ain't really saying nothing. I'm gonna let my man Rob rock out. I ain't saying nothing. He can be the playboy tonight though and all that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be back in regularly scheduled programming and shit.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad to sit here and chill with y'all and everything, holler at y'all, but we got a V1 party right now that I need to get to. Screwface is standing right here, like,
you just tell Mike
get ready.
yeah, tell Screwface that, you know what I'm saying, you busy with the ladies right now, so, you know what I'm saying, tell them to hold on.
I am a little busy with the ladies, for sure.
I have Puffy coming up in there.
We got a line rep from the club all the way to our hotel, so I think right now, and they all wait to see us.
Hey, Rob, but let me tell you, brother, that I definitely appreciate you hanging out with us for a good half an hour or whatnot. And, you know what I'm saying, this is y'all home because, you know what I'm saying, every Thursday we do Day26 radio. So we always play your hits, promote your music, do what we do. So, you know what I'm saying, it's an honor and a blessing. And you guys are talented dudes, so I just want to see nothing but success for you guys. So, you know what I'm
thanks,
saying?
man. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. And I'm gonna be checking y'all out now that I know about it, and hopefully I'll be talking to y'all again sometime soon. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the love and support.
Hey, Rob, not only that, man, we still got to, you know what I'm saying, we got to go get it with the bowling thing. So when you come out here in May, it's on.
I will be there, homie. I'll be there. Have your bowling shoes. You better have your own ball. We don't got no excuses about having to use the bowling alley ball and none of that. Just bring your own ball where everything is set in stone.
Hey Rob, I got my own ball that says branded on it. So what's up? You know what I'm
I got my own ball and it say Magnum on there and it's ready for anybody that's standing in my way. All them pins, I'll be eating them up.
Yeah, I'm coming through there to use y'all balls.
There ain't nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna y'all with the house ball, so y'all gonna be mad as hell. Like, man, I got my Magnum ball, I got my branded ball. The Instant got a damn black regular ball and beating that ass.
Ooh,
Can you just tell Mike I love him, Rob?
Huh?
Can you just tell Mike I love him?
I will sure tell Mike that you love him.
Thank you so much.
All right, Rob, good looking out, man. Good looking out, Rob. Hit me up. I got some more, you know what I'm saying, messages on Facebook that I definitely need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to hear what them is about right there.
Yes, sir.
Right now.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, Rob. All right, be good. That's Rob from Day26. As you well know, we are well into the after hours right now, so we got about a good 50 minutes beforehand. But I definitely want to say to the people that will be downloading the show, just make sure y'all go and support their forum and things like that they have online, which is Day26online.com, and you know, hit up their MySpace too, which is myspace.com/Day26.
Thanks, guys, for having us.
Hey. Good luck, Screwface.
Good night.
Yes,
Sir?
George. Yes.
I don't even think he knows that he's on, but yeah.
Yeah, don't tell him we listening to him. I hear you.
Oh, I know y'all listening. I know everything. I know everything that's going on around me. I know.
Okay, tell Daddy he need a woman too.
Yeah, funny.
Wow. Wow.
But
I love him.
Thanks a lot, guys, for having us, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Appreciate it.
We'll get back to work.
All right, get with it, Screw. I'll let you. Yeah.
All right.
Nexxlegacy.